Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Hello there.
Welcome to PTV Live. How are you doing?
I'm fed.
I'm tired.
It's a mentally exhausting day for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Just very, very off today.
It was a rough day.
Very off.
It's one of those days where you kind of question, why is your office staff against you when there's nothing that you did that I had placed an order for some supplies, and what I thought would last us 3 or 4 months lasted 7 days. And that's because people are starting to hoard things.
Oh, yeah.
That does. Like pencils and that kind of what kind of supplies?
Well, in this era of coronavirus, or as a lot of people like to refer to it, COVID-19, which is the actual name.
Hey, people are joining.
I had hand sanitizer that I had ordered, and it usually lasts us a really, really long time. And this time, it's gone. And I have no idea who took it or how long it'll take to replace now that everyone's trying to get their hands on hand sanitizer.
Oh, it is happening. Let's welcome people into the stream. Yeah, I see Mike Wheeler, T. Marie Photography, Pearl Manhattan, Cynthia, Candy Mom. I see Judy Hazel. I see Matt, Jack Santa Claus Logan, Samantha Lowe. Thank you for being here. Rachel Vivian, welcome. Phantasmic Chronicles. Hello, everyone. Jonathan Chong, Pam's fam. Oh, Pam, one of our favorite humans. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. Now we're trying to get the lighting adjusted.
Like our lighting.
Doug's not thrilled with the lighting right now.
I mean,
it's just not working quite right.
I look too Casper.
I've got a really cramp in my foot.
A cramp in your foot? I'm sorry, Ben.
How?
Oh no!
I'm too white.
Oh my! Well, don't blame that on the lighting, Doug.
You want to switch sides?
No. Hi, everybody. Yes, delicate in more ways than one.
Stacy Rogers, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
This is what happens when you're old. You turn into Mr. Fredrickson. Get off my lawn.
Hey, Mar,
hello. All the hellos to the villagers. Thank you so much.
Oh, Sherry's here.
Jonathan says we can't help if you're a ghost. Hi, Sherry.
Sherry's in her workspace putting a quilt together based on Toy Story 4 material.
Oh, very nice. And look at that, one of our support channels, D&G Explorers, welcome. And Ralph's Trucking, hello there. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
Hello, all.
Oh, wonderful.
Doug,
don't touch your face.
Doug, don't touch your face. Get the gloves.
I don't have the new fancy gloves that I showed D&G last night.
Ralph, it has been a long day. Ben was just telling us about how long his day was.
It was a very off-putting day.
So everyone, we hope that you can just take this time to decompress from a very long day and just enjoy a nice chat where we talk about food.
Have a cookie.
Ooh.
Or a piece of cake.
A cookie. Speaking of cookies, we made no-bake cookies.
Do show and tell.
Yeah. I've got a little bit of a show and tell here for you.
They're not that sweet. I mean, they're really not. And I'm very fussy.
Surprisingly so. They're not that sweet, but
I'm very fussy.
There's not much left, actually, of them. We have just a few left.
I touched them all because I needed to.
Here, I'll go ahead and show them here. But here we have our no-bake peanut butter and chocolate cookies.
Don't bend them too much like your mom. I don't need ants.
Oh, it's barely an angle, actually. It looks like a harsher angle than it really is. But that's a chocolate ganache on top, and we explain that, what's going on with how to make a ganache in the video.
I just want a little bit.
But it's got M&Ms. It has Rice Krispies, oats, and Oreo. I'm going to cut a little piece off of one for me. I'm going to have some.
Just that little thing that I already touched.
Ben, what did you think of them?
I actually didn't try them.
Really?
Oh, I thought you did.
No, there was the cake that was brought for Ron's birthday.
Oh, okay.
And I'd eaten so much of the food that was there that when it came time for dessert, oh my gosh, it looks good. Okay.
That's extreme cookies.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Rob.
Season's greetings, darn Caplock. Hello, Jim.
Yeah, by the time it came around for dessert, I didn't have it in me to eat another bite. So sorry about that. But I would love to try them at some point.
Corey Hankins, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Cody.
So that's chocolate and peanut butter and lots of goodness there. Hello, Jeff. Thank you for being here. So that dessert thing that we baked. Well, it was a no bake actually. Sorry, no bake. The no bake monster cookie, and simple as can be. Just have to get the ingredients and just
plop, mix.
Yeah,
refrigerate. You're done.
Yeah, it was so easy. It was wonderful. Rachel says chocolate is my hero. So Rachel, I'm with you.
So speaking of food, we're just going to dive right in because I don't think we're going to get through these 21 questions.
Yeah, actually, because we have 21 questions written, but I have some other ideas of a couple of other questions, and I asked Ben and Doug to come up with a question
Thank you, Judy, please.
That we can ask each other. Judy, wonderful. I'm so glad that your son enjoyed the cookies. The video of the cookies, that is.
Yeah, it does. I love the sound of rain. I love the sound of inclement weather.
Oh.
Yeah, Pam, the pitter-patter of rain is designed to put us to sleep because it's supposed to give us some sort of a sense of tranquility. It's a nice white sound that is really easy to fall asleep to.
It really is.
It makes you feel
I
cozy.
love it.
It is wonderful. But yeah, we have a list of 21 questions about food, specifically the meals that we eat. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. We also included in that as well.
Well, this is going to Rob Fuzz, so it's a no-brainer. So.
We will be tagging someone here in the chat tonight to do this video to answer the same questions that we are going to be asking ourselves. So this is the beginning of a tag. We're going to be doing that at least once a month now here on PTV. We'll be starting question tags for other for other channels. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Ben, do you want to go ahead and take breakfast, and then Doug, you take lunch, I take dinner?
Sure.
You want to do it that way?
Absolutely. This says, for breakfast, what time do you usually eat breakfast?
Doug?
For me, it depends. If I'm on the if it's the weekend.
He's at Chick-fil-A.
Actually, Saturdays, I try and time myself to go to Chick-fil-A for breakfast because I love Chick-fil-A as much as I do. Let me move closer to the camera. I'm just a little far here. I am sorry about that.
Yeah, this is not Oprah or the couch show.
And by the way, those of you that are following along in the stream, feel free to answer the questions as well. Hello, Shelly Starwalker. Thank you for being here.
I like her flatware, Shelly. That's very nice. For me,
earthquakes.
I try and get to Chick-fil-A early morning, maybe about 8 o'clock, 8:30. But when I'm at work, days that I wake up, I will pack something to take with me for breakfast, and I'll usually eat right around. Did we have an earthquake?
No, what I wanted to straighten that one out. The other night, yesterday actually, there was a 5.9 earthquake off the coast of California, extreme Northern California, off Humboldt County.
Oh,
so yeah, we didn't feel it.
No,
but I saw the alert come through across my phone.
Okay.
No,
Tanya, welcome.
Hello, Tanya, welcome.
Hey, welcome. Ryan of Captain Akron's here too. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hello there.
Anyway, let's get back to the questions here because we're only on question 1 and we're almost 10 minutes in.
We're not going to get through all these.
Yeah. So the time I usually eat breakfast, Monday through Friday when I'm at work, I get started on my day right away, and it's usually right around 10 o'clock that I take a quick break to maybe eat a carton of yogurt or some string cheese.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's kind of late.
What is it for you, Doug?
When I get out of bed and whenever that is, I don't know.
Tony, 5.9 doesn't even get the dogs barking in California.
No. when it's
funny.
300 miles away.
That's funny. That is funny. Tony.
I don't know what time I saunter out of bed. It's like 8, 9 o'clock.
But you work.
And I go, yeah, and then I saunter.
10:30 on the weekends?
Not really. Only when I'm not so fresh or I'm kind of a little off-putting. And then I go and I immediately have a bowl of cereal. And then there was a good 3 or 4 months I had a specific cereal for each day of the week. So I had my Friday cereal, my Saturday cereal, my Sunday cereal. So I had 7 boxes. And I even labeled them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I only ate.
He didn't have to think about it.
I didn't have to think about it. So today was Tuesday, was cornflakes or whatever it was. And I loved it. I didn't have to think. And I look forward.
Monarch moments. Thank you.
I look forward to my.
Is that Garrett or is that Michelle?
I think it's Garrett.
I think it's Garrett.
I think it's Garrett.
I ran into Garrett earlier this evening.
Yeah,
I think it is Garrett.
With my 1% milk. That's it.
Hi, Jonathan.
Yeah, and my breakfast is generally around between 8:30 and 9. I'll do a little yogurt parfait at work that I put together, and it consists of yogurt and honey, peanut butter, and Cheerios.
Every day.
That's generally what I have for my breakfast between 8:30 and 9.
It's too gastronomically redundant for me.
Anyone in the stream, what time do you usually eat? So go ahead and just answer that question, and we'll move on to question 2.
Okay, question 2 is, what is your favorite childhood breakfast? I used to wake up and have like a bowl of cereal with a banana, and that could have been either cornflakes, honeycombs, or one of my favorites when I was a kid was Captain Crunch.
Okay.
I'm amazed that I don't have cavities.
For me, I know my favorite childhood breakfast, and that was usually on Sunday morning. Mom got up early and she would make us pancakes. And occasionally she would do French toast. And it didn't matter what food it was always breakfast on Sunday morning because Mom was there in front of the stove making sure we all had a hot breakfast before we went to church.
Yep.
Ooh, Rachel says crepes are her all-time favorite for food.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one. Crepes
Okay.
What about you, Doug?
We don't really have it now, but for my favorite cereal I can't eat now is Alphabets. So I loved Alphabets. I just can't. I can't. And it would usually be on Sunday morning. It would be linguiça and eggs. And linguiça, I don't know if anybody knows about it. It's kind of like a Portuguese sausage. So it's a little more vinegary. It's good. And then they would do some of the fat of the grease into our eggs. So we would have toast, linguiça, and eggs. And my dad would basically cremate the linguiça. And then it simmer all like morning long for no reason. And so it pretty much gets really crispy.
Mar used to like Alphabets too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm seeing some great responses here. These are wonderful people. Thank you. Keep them up. This is wonderful.
Almost for breakfast with hash browns and toast. Very nice.
Oh, yum. Linguiça.
Okay, Garrett's getting hungry.
Garrett, by the way, you asked about pizza, a pizza challenge. You know,
that's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea, but you know what?
I already knows who's going to win.
We could do a collaboration. We could go down and meet someplace and have like 3 or 4 pizzas from various places with Monarch Moments.
That would be great.
So we could do that.
It's a blind taste test.
Yeah, exactly. It's so nice to have a couple of friends that are close by. Noah, thank you for joining. So yeah.
Okay. Question number 3. What is your favorite hot breakfast food?
Hot breakfast food?
Yeah, that's tough for me. If I really, really had to make a choice, Believe it or not, it would be the moons over my hammy sandwich at Denny's.
No, for me, it's pretty darn simple. Bacon. I love bacon.
Hot breakfast food.
That would be my go-to. If I could have just one breakfast meat, it would be bacon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Sugar crisp.
Mine would be linguiça.
Sherry says French toast. Mara says pancakes.
Yep. I mean, those are all.
Oh, I see. Pam's fam says biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Biscuits and gravy is awesome.
I do like that. But man,
you have to find the right.
For me, it's bacon. Definitely bacon.
But yeah, I would have to say for protein. And then if you're going through pancakes, waffles, or French toast, the three basic made.
My dad's omelets.
I would probably say I think it's a close second, but I would have to say pancakes are my number one, which we had last night.
Yeah, we did. Doug made buttermilk pancakes for dinner.
That sounds good.
And they were like
that recipe that's nice and thick and fluffy. It's fantastic.
They're really good. Jeff has to fly out for pizza.
Pizza Mita. Yes, Jeff. That would be awesome. Yeah, let's get Jeff out here too.
Okay. First of all, Derek says turkey, bacon, or beef, or he means pork.
I'm always about pig. I'm always about the pig. I love
bacon waffles. That sounds delicious.
Bacon waffles.
The pig is a magical animal. You get ham, bacon, ribs, pork chop, all from one animal.
Sorry, Garrett. Well, tell you what, my next answer on the next question is going to be a little better for your waist.
Ooh, pancake pizza. Hi, Robin.
Ooh, pancake pizza. Robin, welcome to the stream.
We just did hot breakfast.
Thank you for being here. Great to see you.
Where's Timothy?
Timothy. Yeah, where is Timothy?
Hey, Lauren. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Lawrence Travels, welcome. Yeah,
welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad you like the Hey shirt. It's one of my favorites.
Mine is crushed fuzzy. It's like one of those color-in posters that are black velvet. This is what it is.
Hey, look, Michelle the quilter's with us. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Meg says, thank you, Meg.
Oh, that's cool.
Meg. Yeah, Meg was spending some time at Magic Kingdom tonight with her mom. I love spending time.
Hi, Bill. Welcome to you, too.
Hi.
Pigs.
Bill, welcome to the stream.
No, thank you. No.
So,
okay. What is it that everyone loves and you can't?
No. You forgot about cold.
Cold breakfast. Cold breakfast food.
I told Jeff, or I told Garrett rather, of Monarch Moments. This one will help your waistline. Yogurt. For me, that's my favorite cold breakfast food. I just love. Hello, Donna. I love yogurt. Just absolutely love yogurt. I have it every day, and it doesn't matter which flavor it is.
And Dreamer, hello.
I would have to say Melton cereal is my favorite cold.
Trying to give a bacon is going to
we can all do vegan. Okay. Monarch Mode says, go to Disneyland. We can all do the food and wine booths taste challenge.
No, because of this.
We could do that. We could do that. I'd be down for that. So yeah, for me, yogurt for the cold cereal, for the cold food.
Mine would just be cold cereal. I just
Sherry says donuts.
That's a good one, but that can go on the verge of
Phantasma Chronicles. Tony says cold bacon.
Yeah, cold bacon.
I have to have it more than room temperature.
Megan's here. Everything bagels.
Okay, that's a good one, Megan.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
Welcome to the stream,
cereal
Megan.
Anytime. That must be.
And look, Timothy.
There's Timothy. Welcome.
We knew where Paula was. Timothy would be there too. Hi, Timothy. How you doing?
Okay. Hey,
Corey. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome, Corey. Thank you for saying this.
Thank you.
I will say this about cold breakfast cereal. My favorite would be Honey Nut Cheerios.
And you, Doug?
For my favorite cold cereal, right now I'm on a grape nuts kick.
Grape nuts, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Hated it as a child, but now I'm really grooving it.
Megan agrees with you.
She'll choose grape nuts any time of the week.
Yeah, I'm going through a huge grape nut phase, big time.
Oh, and Kay loves Pop-Tarts.
Yeah,
But she's not a fan of them being toasted.
You know what? Ben was eating the pomegranate Pop-Tarts straight from the box.
Yeah. Oh,
no toast.
Yeah, those things are really, really good.
Yeah. Of course, you can get those.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Trader Joe's. Who are you guys kidding? People are talking about bacon waffles, pancakes, ham,
Honey Nut
yogurt.
Cheerios.
My plate wouldn't have any room for yogurt.
And Dreamer Deborah's with me.
Oh my goodness! Yes, of course. It's
Honey Nut Cheerios are delicious.
Okay. Yeah.
And Garrett says the yogurt would be good.
Yeah. Now, number 5 to finish
off. Corey says Apple Jacks and Golden Grahams.
Yes.
Ooh, Golden Grahams.
I eat Golden Grahams.
Yes, Golden Grahams. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah, Golden Grahams is my.
Hey, Sean, welcome to the screen.
Is my
Mickey sighting.
It's the one I keep in the back, and I eat very little of it because I know it's one of those ones I feel I don't want to.
So Layla Raisin Bran.
I love bran. I actually had big bran today, but I don't do raisins.
Okay, but Megan here says, I loathe Apple Jacks. They are neither apples nor jacks.
No, they're nasty.
Discuss. Apple Jacks are neither apples nor jacks. Discuss.
Oh, we can go ad nauseum about cold cereal.
Okay,
and we're gonna do a cereal.
We will be doing
thing. We will. I just saw Baby Shark by Kellogg's, the Baby Shark kind of song that they made a Baby Shark, and also what did we all see that it was? They made a cereal out of recent the Hershey Kisses. They made a cereal from Hershey Kisses.
Yeah,
and there were some other. So we're gonna pick the most.
I also saw Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes.
Lucky Charms Frosted Flakes, and this is for our challenge. Oh my God, the smell of the sugar.
Oh, oh it really does. It's sealed in a plastic bag, and yet you still
in a
smell
box, and you can still smell the sugar. Oh, it's off gassing.
Get ready for that. Get ready for that one in 2 weeks. The Taste of Easter is coming.
I should move that.
Sorry, 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
The Sour Patch cereal.
On March 30th, Monday night, we'll be doing the Taste of Easter.
But yeah, and cereal's not cheap. I mean, it's like $3-4 for some of that specialty stuff. I mean, we were up and down the cereal thinking this would be great taste test. So we're going to do a cereal one. So number 5, Benjamin.
What is it that everyone loves and you can't stand for breakfast? That's tough because I really do like a lot of breakfast cereals. If I had to choose something, it would probably be something that maybe not everyone loves, but probably lox on bagels.
Lox on bagels. For me, it's a little fishy as well. I went to Sweden about 20 years ago, and while I was there, every morning, pickled herring was everywhere.
Ugh. Oh,
no. I do not do pickled herring. Everyone loved it. On my choir tour, everyone was saying, oh, the herring is so good. No, it was vile. It was just awful for me. Yeah, no fish for breakfast.
But I can't stand.
Oh my goodness. And you, Doug?
It's not that I can't stand it. I just kind of like everybody just goes goo goo gaga, and I eat very little of it, but I do choke it down, and it's occasionally is like bagels or like, bagels and lox. I mean, I would have to agree. There's not really that much in the breakfast world that I just can't do a lot of sweet things anymore.
Oh, Rachel's good. No runny eggs for me. Okay, that's a good one, Rachel. That's definitely a good one. And then let's see. Hey, Richard, the Orlando guy. Thank you for being here. He was doing a podcast earlier tonight.
Yes,
so
he was.
I think I'll be able to make it.
But yeah, I would have to say anything fishy. But breakfast, I would have to say it would just be
fish should be banned as a breakfast food.
Donna, you and I are compadres on that.
Yeah, I would have to say.
And Paula says loves bagels, no lox.
Yeah, and then I'm not a huge bagel fan in general. I do eat it. There's a few bagels I do like. Oh gosh. Now we're all salivating all over Richard's mugs.
Well,
Okay, get onto lunch.
You cannot deny this is a cute mug.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if that's him or not. He hasn't,
It represents Richard. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does he look like that? Does he wear those clothes?
All right. What time do you usually eat lunch?
Between 1 and 1:30. Generally around 1:30. But today I did it at 1. Okay. And now if I was in my corporate world when I worked in the very early decade, we religiously left out of there at 11:30. I was out of there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as I've been here, I've been choking lunch down around. I would have my little seance-y, lunchy Meadow Harvest smoothie about 1:30.
Donna, it's true. It is almost scary. It really is.
But that would be about 1:30 would be for me.
Okay, and then
Richard says eat some Cheez-Its. I got them right here.
Donna says oat milk tastes awful.
Okay,
it's my opinion.
Not to get on a quick tangent, it's not a milk. The definition of milk comes from a mammal lactating. So that's the definition of milk. When you're talking about oats and almonds, you're juicing it. So it's almond juice, not milk, and it's oat juice, not oat milk. And they're nasty.
Donna, I think Doug agrees with you.
About oat milk?
No.
Actually, maybe it should be called oat juice.
It's oat juice.
It's definitely juice.
It's not.
So, okay, so Ben, what time do you usually eat? Okay, good. Kay's responding. She usually eats lunch around 12 when I work. One of my days off. What about you, Ben?
Crackle.
Well, I'm eating my Cheez-Its right now, but usually sometime between 12:30 and 1:30, depending on what time my break at work goes. But I'm usually wrapped up by 1:30. I have like 3 hours left in the afternoon for my shift at work. But before this job, I used to go to a very late lunch to avoid all the lunch rush. So I would go like around 1:30 or 2. And then that would make for a very short afternoon, which I appreciated. But then I had one supervisor who took over after I'd had one supervisor for 6 years. And she tried to regulate me from another office. I worked in the East Bay. She lived in the South Bay and worked out of the South Bay office. She kept telling me, no, you got to do it at this time and this time and this time. I'm going, are you kidding me? I've been doing this for 6 years. Why are you trying to change this now? I did not care for her. And apparently she wasn't a fan of mine either.
That was not a happy situation. I'm glad you're in a better place now.
Yeah.
But we could use colorful language on these people, but we need to move on.
For me, lunch was usually around, on weekends, it's usually around 1:30. That's usually the time that we eat, between 1 and 1:30 usually.
Who?
On weekends.
Yeah, because you're on my schedule.
Yeah. But
we usually run 1:30.
Wow, 2.5 hour recording.
Yeah, that's a long recording session.
Long file.
But for lunch during the week,
gigabytes of information.
I eat breakfast around 8:30, so I'm usually starting to get hungry around 11:30, 12 o'clock. And sometimes I'll have like a little protein bar, depending if I've done a hard workout in the morning. Then I'll make sure I've got a protein bar, and then I eat breakfast a little later. But lunch is generally around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Definitely.
Okay.
Okay. Number 7.
Okay.
No, you were asking, Doug. Lunch is on you.
What time do you usually eat lunch? Okay, number 7. What is your favorite? He's playing. I can't see. He's got to read it off.
Number 7.
Read it.
What is your favorite school cafeteria food memory?
Oh my God! Junior high, Vaughn Elementary School, Vaughn Middle School in Reno, Nevada. I would always have in the cafeteria the French bread pizza, sausage French bread pizza with French fries. So you get these, and they were crinkled French fries, and they would be crispy and all kinds of bad oil and grease, and they would put the previously frozen French bread pizza with sausage. And I would eat that almost every day.
I'm loving the responses here. Case
Square
pizza. And
Square
It was like it wasn't really French bread pizza, but they called it French bread pizza. But this was in the late 80s, so none of the food was real.
Richard, corn chip pie, hands down, chicken tenders, good pizza.
I like this pizza too.
Everyone's saying pizza. For me, it wasn't pizza. I went to this one little window that they had, Bret Hart Junior High in Oakland, and it was off to the side, away from. It was like, like a courtyard area, and they had like 3 windows that were available for like a fast food kind of feel. And I would always get these giant chocolate chip cookies, about this big. And I remember they'd only cost, I think they were $0.10 when I was in school. $0.10 for a giant cookie. It was great.
But in elementary school, I loved the cheeseburgers because
what the heck are walking tacos, Pam?
You were walking tacos.
I don't know, but I want to try them.
Never ate cafeteria
creamsicle.
We're talking about cafeteria food in junior high and all that, but as far as school lunch goes, I remember living across the street from the elementary school that we went to from kindergarten through 5th grade, and Mom would walk us across the street and have lunch waiting for us on the floor in front of the TV so we could watch Password and Split Second, some game shows that we used to like to watch.
Oh,
and she would always have a grilled cheese sandwich waiting for us, and I loved that.
Timothy says, I never ate lunch from my 7th grade through high school years. Always overcooked nastiness.
Oh, no. After I went to high school, we had off campus. So we would drive. I would drive as I still drive. I would, we went wherever we wanted on lunch. We never ate at school.
Okay. Megan was a peer eater. So a peer pressure eater right there. Cheesy French fries that made her stomach hurt, but she still insisted on eating them because everyone else was eating them.
Of course.
Way to go.
Way to go, Megan. Okay.
And I guess either Greg or Derek thinks that my grilled cheese sandwich story is cute.
Oh.
Yeah, we go down.
Obama's mandated the pizza crust be wheat bread, and now the pizza is
no
wheat base.
Plastic bad food of the 80s and cafeteria, junior high, and elementary was the best.
Oh, Donna says her school made excellent sloppy joes, and they had the crinkle fries too.
Mine was
walking tacos are a bag of Fritos.
Oh, okay, that's
delicious.
Deborah, thank you for the definition. I'm all
They're
over
really
that.
good.
Richard, the Orlando guy, loves Frito pie. So,
Okay.
Sandwich Fritos and banana. Sherry said that.
Nah, in the 70s we had
pizza didn't come into vogue until like the 70s or basically.
Yeah, we had it in the 70s, yeah. And Sherry, her favorite, it was a tuna sandwich, Fritos, and a banana.
Tuna fish is just cat food with mayonnaise.
Okay, so Ben, question number 8. What's your favorite hot lunch food?
Oh, hot lunch food.
Generally like a hot lunch.
Yeah, for me, grilled cheese.
Yeah, I would have to go with that. A grilled cheese.
Ham would be a
or any type of panini, like a turkey melt, or that sounds so good. Or maybe pizza. Anything cheese related with melty cheese and all that. That's
oh gosh,
definitely a good lunch.
You had me at melty cheese.
Yeah.
Hot food by far.
Fantastic. Absolutely love it.
Would be a grilled cheese sandwich.
Shakey's Pizza. I haven't had Shakey's Pizza in years, Richard.
Shakey's.
Is there one here? Or is that the place that burnt down in Hayward?
No, that was
that was the piano
pizza and pipes.
Yeah, it was the organ pizza place.
Pizza and pipes.
Far. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream. It's been a long time. Good to see you. So, okay. Favorite cold lunch. What is your favorite cold lunch?
Oh, this is easy. Just a good sub sandwich. Just a sandwich.
Yeah.
Generally, if I had to pick my processed meat, my go-to processed meat would be salami. Salami and provolone cheese with red onions, lettuce, vinegar, oregano, mayonnaise and mustard. And a really good, soft, pillowy bread.
Shakey's. Pickled herring on a bun.
About,
Pickled herring on a bun. We were just talking about that for breakfast.
He probably lives close to the water. Italian sub from Publix. I love salads from Panera.
Okay, Publix, that sounds good. I love
club sandwich. That could go.
Ben, you do like a good club sandwich.
Pam, you and I are definitely sharing a plate there, although I don't like to share food.
Pam, I'll tell you this, Pam. Ben will go into a restaurant. If there's a club sandwich on the menu, he'll get it.
Like if he ever, I think you even asked when you ate a club
real hoagie.
Yeah, like a real hoagie. I mean, you would ask if we went to Club 33 if they would make you a club sandwich, and I would throw you out.
I don't care if it's a hoagie, a grinder, a sub. I just love a good sandwich.
A good sandwich.
Oh, and cold fried chicken. That's a good cold lunch too.
I can't do cold fried chicken.
I like cold fried chicken and cold pizza.
I can't do cold pizza.
Love cold pizza.
It makes me gag.
But I'd say cold pizza is my favorite cold lunch. If I have it, it is that.
We're already dropping.
Oh, gotta head out. Thank you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the extra oil and vinegar.
Keep that in mind for Jeff, please, everyone.
Oh my gosh. That's so horrible.
That is horrible. Number 10. What is it that everyone loves and you can't stand for lunch? I've got this one for sure. I worked at the phone company, and anytime people said, "Let's all go to lunch," 9 times out of 10 it was, "Let's go for sushi."
Oh.
That's just in general.
And while I love cold food for lunch, I'm just not a sushi fan. I'm sorry. A lot of people love it. I'm just not one of those people. Kale. I hate kale.
Yep.
I have kale in my Meadow Harvest smoothie. It's good.
Worst lunch, tuna fish sandwich.
Tuna fish sandwich by far is, people eat it. I see it as, I don't care if it's a tuna melt.
Lothar doesn't like the smell of rice.
No, that's horrible. But
Megan loves sushi.
And Donna likes a good tuna melt. And see, I'm with Donna. I like a tuna melt.
And Paula pukes at sushi, as does Pam.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm not alone.
And I just don't like tuna fish sandwiches. It's cat food with mayonnaise.
Yeah. For me, sushi ranks right up there. I'd probably have to go with sushi because a lot of people do say sushi. Although sometimes people will want to go for Indian food. And I once got very, very sick on curry. So I can't even go near the smell of curry. It just nauseates me so much that I can't stand it. So, yeah.
I don't know why the Mr. Fuzz has just a happy face.
He is giving us a smiley face.
Okay.
Thanks, Rob.
But yeah, I would have to say, that was it. So you guys are sushi. I'm just tuna fish sandwiches.
Sweet potato sushi? I've never heard of it.
That's good.
Oh, I would try that. Michelle, I would give that a try. Definitely.
People say sushi, but what they really end up eating is tempura or sashimi.
That's
okay. Tempura. I can do tempura, no problem.
Yeah,
and I can do teriyaki, which I did today.
Oh, nice.
But also another thing, when I was working, and everybody, when we had meetings and we had people from out, we would go to nicer restaurants. Sushi was the number one. But what always drove me nuts is that I didn't want to spend about $20 to $30 for me for lunch.
Oh, frushi! I've heard it's fantastic.
Jim thinks it is Paula, Godspeed.
Yeah, it's sushi, but it's made with fruit.
Fruit. Okay, yeah, that'd be.
And it's available at the Food and Wine Festival. Okay, let's go with dinner now. Question 11. What is your favorite meat or protein for dinner? Now, mind you, not all proteins are created equal. I mean, specifically designed.
Should we say animal?
No. Because it may be a protein. Because remember, people here are not necessarily meat eaters. Like Jim is a very active vegetarian. So, like for Jim, I would ask him, what is your favorite protein?
Oh, meat or protein?
Yes. Mm-hmm. For dinner. What's your favorite meat or protein for dinner? For me, chicken.
Yeah, I would have to say chicken.
It's a go-to for me. Just love chicken.
Oh, I have to eat chicken because I have to. I don't want to, but we do. Because chicken, in order to cook it, it needs all the help it can get. And it's...
You see, Megan loves tofu.
Yeah, too much estrogen. I would have to say if I could eat my protein,
prime rib
would be
Doug made a dynamite prime rib for Christmas Eve.
That was good.
Ah,
I would eat barbecue ribs.
Sherry says a big steak.
I would have to say smoked meats, but most smoked meats. My ex-boyfriend has to go that got grounded for a month because he was feeding the cat, and his brothers kept bugging him for a tuna sandwich. He finally put mayonnaise on the bread
and cat food.
Oh wow!
Oh Pam! Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow!
Okay. Mike says he's not going to lie. He ate an entire 12-piece fried chicken meal today for lunch and dinner. Oh dear Lord! You've got a stomach of iron.
Oh my God!
And then we've got Richard. His favorite meat protein is 32-day dry-aged prime Angus at the Bull and Bear at the Waldorf Astoria.
Gee, I wonder with that your American Express paid for it.
Oh my goodness, Richard! Yeah, we have to go in Bull and Bear. We have to go to Bull and Bear when we go to Florida.
I would have to say
have to.
Okay, I can cook an amazing prime rib. It's a kind of like a sous vide of doing how I do it.
How about this?
But I like ribs.
Maybe we could have Garrett and Michelle come over sometime for dinner.
Are we willing to be? Are we ready to receive? I'm not ready to receive.
Good night, Jeff. Thanks for being here, Jeff. Okay, so that's
rib from
favorite protein. So we've talked about the favorite protein. Number 12. What is your favorite vegetable and your least favorite? Ben, you start.
I would say broccoli is my favorite. And Brussels sprouts.
You don't like Brussels sprouts?
I'm not a fan of Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts. It's not my favorite, but believe me, when they're in season, I will eat them every time. But if I could have one vegetable...
Oh, you know what? No, I take that back. Beets. I hate beets.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of beets. But the one that I do really like, asparagus.
You took mine. I was gonna say asparagus.
I love
my number
asparagus.
one hand down. Second is a good, nice corn. We grew some corn in our backyard, and I went to go pick it, and I immediately just put it on the grill for a little bit. Oh my God, it's like...
Okay, so Pete Paul is saying beets are gross. Dreamer Deborah says grilled corn on the cob with sea salt. That sounds amazing.
Right.
Elote is also very good with this wonderful seasoning that we got at Trader Joe's. It's elote seasoning, Ben.
Okay, but Richard likes broccoli, hates okra. I would agree with you on the okra too.
Our dad used to love okra until he saw my mom cook it one time, and it looked like
dripping with mucus.
That's what it was. It was dripping. It was dripping. It was almost slimy. So from that day, Dad never ate it again.
What's your favorite vegetable?
This dream is very specific. Love carrots, dislike anything green.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm the exact opposite. I'm not a fan of mushrooms because of the consistency of them, but I do like cauliflower, especially like when cauliflower is used in the crust of a pizza. It's delicious.
Oh, Doug does it. He does his spells and potions, and he'll put cauliflower cut up in a glass bowl, and then just drizzle a little bit of olive oil, and then just a bunch of spices, and then he will roast it. Oven roasted cauliflower is magic.
It is really amazing.
Jeff, we did see your posting, and yes, we did request prayers for you.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
And my least favorite, and this is gonna they call it a food. I can't stand tomatoes. The raw tomato, just no. But I'll eat it cooked, stewed, sauced, or anything I cook with it. But a raw, slimy tomato is absolutely vile. Like
Brussels sprouts when in butter and grilled. Okay.
Yeah, I have to try that.
Doug cooks the Brussels sprouts a great way. It's he roasts them with maple syrup and balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
Magic.
Very good.
Absolute magic. More sunshine, please. Says roasted asparagus is our new go-to side dish. Drizzled with avocado oil and lightly salted peppered. Amazing. I bet it is.
Oh, the asparagus is by far. I've always loved artichokes, but lately I'm the kiss of death cooking. I cooked so many artichokes, but right now I can't cook an artichoke to save my life.
If anyone wants
I've cooked so many of them, and I don't know why. I just can't anymore.
I'll tell you this. There are a couple of festivals here out in California. One of them is the Asparagus Festival. It's going to be happening soon, actually.
Yeah, we hope.
It's next month. And then there's an Artichoke Festival that happens in Castroville, north of Monterey. And that one is spectacular, too.
You can have the Artichoke Festival. I will.
Oh, it's fantastic.
No, it's the best.
But the Asparagus Festival out in Stockton is delicious. And then they have the Garlic Festival, of course, in July. That one is good, too.
But everything tastes better with bacon grease.
So Ben,
that's kind of what I do.
Question 13. We gotta speed it up a bit.
Yeah, I told you. I'm not going to get
celery is the devil.
Okay. Question 13. Rice or pasta?
Rice.
Doug?
Always going to be rice.
Always going to be
pasta.
I will say this about rice, though, and that is that we are facing a rice shortage, which I was not aware of. I had a Japanese restaurant deliver lunch for some staff meetings today. And the person delivering saying, yeah, I had to source like a couple of different people to try and get the rice for today's meals because we can't get it. And it's all related to the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Garrett, yes.
We
went a few years ago. But when we went, of course, we had the obligatory garlic ice cream, and it was delicious.
But
and
pasta.
And people are pretty much divided down the middle, but Derek, I'm impressed. I think it's Derek. It's either Derek or Greg.
One of them.
Orzo is better. Rice-shaped pasta.
Yeah, rice and toilet paper. Gone.
Yeah,
it's
true.
The weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's like, true.
That's if you, it's absolutely bizarre.
Okay, great. Next question. What is it from your childhood that you were forced to eat for dinner that you never, ever want to eat again?
Coming from a foodie, which I will try everything once. We had, as a child, I absolutely hated, loathed. I can't even just stand, disgust it. And as I got older, I vowed to never eat again. And I have it. Is tuna noodle casserole made with cream of mushroom soup, canned peas, and tuna fish, which was with crinkled up, sometimes potato chips, sometimes with rich crackers, made me gag. I cannot eat it. Not enough ketchup. Dousing it would make it to go down my pipe.
Okay.
The hamburger stew, you're going to get on that one.
Ben, go back to Sherry's answer there. Deer meat.
Michelle, that makes me laugh.
Okay. Sherry's answer there, hamburger stew. My dad loved red meat and he loved starch. He would eat potato sandwiches. But there was this one thing that my mom would make because my dad absolutely loved it, and that was hamburger stew. It was ground beef, potatoes in a broth. And my mom tried to dress it up once with dehydrated vegetables. Didn't change it. It was still
not just dehydrated vegetables, dehydrated vegetable flakes.
Yeah, it was flakes.
See, it sounded like the same thing that my mom would make it that you guys made too. We called it scallop potatoes. You put sliced potatoes, hamburger, and then you poured milk on it and a bunch of cheese. Haggis. Well, that's just gross anyway. Some people say liver as a kid, but I love peas, chitlins.
Yeah, chitlins.
Yeah,
and chicken gizzards. You really should save the.
But I like peas.
Make a fine stock for soup.
I can't stand peas.
Oh, shepherd's pie.
Mike says shepherd's pie is good if it's made correctly.
You're right.
Oh, it's good.
Doug makes a good shepherd's pie, but I've had some shepherd's pies that are just awful. Ben, what's the food that you don't want ever for dinner?
Tater tot casserole.
And explain it.
Tater tot casserole is something that my mom found in a magazine once and introduced it to us. My brother-in-law has latched onto it and has created a following in his own head for it. It's ground beef with a layer of cream of mushroom soup topped with tater tots.
That's it.
That's
with
it.
like like cheddar cheese or no cheese on top?
No cheese.
Oh,
no
God.
cheese. No, it's just ground beef, cream of mushroom soup, and tater tots. I mean, even I could make it, and it
again, not enough ranch dressing or ketchup could drown all that out.
No.
Wow.
Good old tater tot casserole.
That sounds gross. You're absolutely right. It is gross.
Okay,
We've been on a tater tot
kick. However,
but
the way he does it, we do tachos, just like they have at Toy Story Land in Florida,
where you put tater tots on the bottom and then you add all your accoutrements on top. It's absolutely delicious.
So you get some good guacamole with pulled pork
or some taco meat,
some plastic cheese on top of that. It's fantastic.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Let's move on to the next category.
No.
One more question.
If you could have one thing for dinner for the rest of your life and it would not affect your health, what would it be? Ben?
Double from In-N-Out Burger.
Me, round table pizza.
A corn dog from the Corn Dog Red Wagon at Disneyland. If I can have those 3 times a day, I'd be happy.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually really good.
It's the corn dog from
the
Disneyland.
little red wagon on Main Street. The corn dog there is life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't affect me and I knew I wasn't gonna, my arteries are not gonna slam shut, I would eat it all the time.
Fried taters, lasagna. Yeah, these are
really good.
All very good. I like me some tater tots.
Tater tots on occasion are fine, but when you put it in a casserole, forget it.
Oh, good.
Paula says Wisconsin deep dish pizza.
Okay.
Oh gosh, Paula, that sounds amazing. Sherry says steak, pizza. See, pizza is a go-to. Everyone loves pizza. It seems. Mom's homemade
meatballs. That's a go-to meal as well.
Mike, nothing like homemade meatballs.
Nice, Mike. That's
good ambrosia salad, which isn't really salad, is go figure. I like ambrosia salad.
I do like a good ambrosia.
I hear ambrosia salad, and all I think of is that weird woman in Edward Scissorhands.
Yes, my ambrosia. And Donna says,
I'm always love lasagna.
Haven't had a corn dog there yet.
Are you serious? He needs to be beaten with a wet noodle.
We will change that.
That's horrible.
We'll go to Disneyland again, and we will make a video about it, about your first experience eating a corn dog.
Anything from Lazy Bear Restaurant in San Francisco.
What's a Lazy Bear?
I've never been.
I don't know what it's about.
I've not been to Lazy Bear. The one that I've been to is called
Lazy Dog.
Fried catfish, house peasant fries, chili cheeseburgers.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Everything. But okay, so
do Oreos count?
Of course.
Of course they do.
He says,
of
Google
course they
it.
do. Okay.
Richard just say Google it.
Question.
I will Google it
now. Ben, go ahead and do the next category. We're on snacks now. Question 16.
What is your favorite beverage? Diet Coke.
Favorite
Diet Coke.
Yeah, actually, if I have a choice anywhere I go, it's going to be a Diet Coke. Although I will say I do like a good margarita.
Favorite beverage? I think that's more of an alcoholic beverage. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's fine.
You just think as a
favorite beverage. I didn't specify alcohol or non.
I would have to say anything carbonated.
Yeah.
I love bubbles. I love the feeling of bubbles just coating my throat and just going down there, giving me the tingliness and giving me the natural high. So like Soda Stream, but I want sugar to be in it, and it would be either Diet Dr. Pepper or Pepsi.
Coffee or red wine, lemonade, Coca-Cola, dilly. All right, Noah.
Wine, lemon, white Russians.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
A lot of Black Russians
with
in
wine.
my life.
It's fantastic. White Russians are good.
A lot of Black Russians in my time.
I don't know, cream with vodka. Yum. I love it.
Mike.
My doctor has me on
I
Diet Coke.
love my Starbucks cold brew.
Oh my goodness. Well, you see, for me, I've always said, Starbucks cold brew is good. It is good. But for me, I've always said Diet Coke. And this, since the 80s, when my cousin Diana introduced me, Diet Coke I've always referred to as nectar of the gods.
Yeah.
And Blue Nose.
You can.
I love fizzy drinks.
Thanks for being here, Blue Nose.
Hey.
I love carbonation.
Okay, so 17. What is your favorite heavily salted snack?
I don't know.
Heavily salted snack.
So Ben, is it Cheez-Its?
Heavily salted.
Okay, if I can have it, Fritos. Specifically Fritos with onion dip.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I love it. But I'll tell you, I do love a good popcorn.
I would have to say salted nuts, even though I like them plain. But like salted, crunchy, peanutty kind of stuff, I would have to say salted nuts.
Mar, I like your thinking. Great product placement. is the unofficial snack cracker of PTV Live.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's very good. Roasted peanuts. Yeah, let's look at the moon on Shelley's profile picture. She took that and it's so amazing. See the craters? Go ahead and go back to Shelley's picture. Oh wow. Shelley, that's awesome. Shelley takes great pictures, by the way.
Wow.
She does great photography. We like nuts salted also. Yeah.
Yeah.
And goldfish crackers.
Oh, goldfish. Yeah. The Mickey Mouse heads are good. The little Mickey ones. I like those. Okay, so that's heavily salted. What
is your favorite sweet tooth food?
What's your favorite sweet tooth?
Toasted almond ice cream.
For me, I have a weakness for cake. I have difficulty passing up on cake. So that would be my sweet tooth.
Yeah, my sweet tooth would probably go to cakes and then ice cream. Especially the Cozy Cone chocolate dip from the Cozy Cone at DCA.
Mike said Burger King tater tots. Actually, those are really good.
A Mickey bars, especially.
See, dark chocolate M&M's, cake, Italian cream cake.
Yeah.
Oh, Italian cream cake is amazing. Oh, good. Cupcakes. Yeah, Cadbury chocolate. Little Explorer says Cadbury chocolate. Thank you, Derek.
Creamy.
Okay. What is your favorite sweet? No. That was
next. What snack is it that everyone loves and you detest?
Anything with coconut. And that, I'm sorry, Kay, but that does include German chocolate cake.
Yeah, Ben doesn't like German chocolate cake. He'll eat the cake, but he'll scrape the frosting off. Unless the coconut is dominant in the flavor, or sometimes it'll seep into the top little millimeters of the cake. He'll cut that off too.
What was that thing that I saw at the store? And I don't know why everybody laughed. I'm gonna get really slack for this.
What?
Is
Well, you're thinking, I'll say mine.
It's in a blue package.
I'll say mine. Marshmallows. Now, I don't care for the texture. The flavor is only so, but everyone loves marshmallows, especially like in a s'more. I don't like
I have to check on this.
But the only way I like marshmallows is in a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Okay, Doug, you're still trying to figure it out?
Yeah, but what's that store-bought? You know what I'm talking about?
Chips Ahoy?
Okay. And just the cookie in general, I don't mind it, but it's chocolate chip cookies, especially Chips Ahoy, are nasty.
Okay, that is a controversial thing, because when I go on a road trip with my cousin, she and I will stop at a truck stop or a convenience store or whatever and pick up those individual boxes of Chips Ahoy that sell the column of cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And she and I will plow through the entire thing on the way down to Southern California. I love Chips Ahoy.
Okay, D&G says, I agree, Doug. They taste odd.
They just in chocolate chip in general. I just think it's an overrated, not exactly overly exciting cookie.
See, now,
chocolate chip cookies are, I don't mind them, but they're not my go-to. And I never found a good chocolate chip until just recently. And I've been eating a lot of chocolate chip cookies because of the recipe.
Yeah, it's the recipe that we did.
But that's only been the last 6 to 8 months I can actually really enjoy it. But I've just never been a big fan of chocolate chip cookies.
That's fair. We should do that recipe again.
I mean, I've ate them, but they're either too sweet or too greasy or too crunchy.
Now, I said that I would do more cookie recipes today during the Daily Dose of Disney. I promised Richard I would do more cookie recipes based on the no-bake cookie. I'll go ahead and do that one. We'll make that chocolate chip cookie recipe and do it in a video like that.
Mother's frosted almond cookies are good.
That takes me back to childhood.
Yes, it does, especially going to the Mother's Cake and Cookie Company in Oakland.
We used to have a factory here in Oakland where they would make those cookies. And as a kid, there was nothing better than getting some free samples when you were there at the factory. So good.
Okay, number 20. What was your favorite after-school snack?
I still have it to this day. Basically at night, if I need that little bit of extra, it is graham crackers dipped in milk. Just like graham crackers.
Really?
You have to put it in the perfect square, and you only eat 3 at a time, and you dip it in milk. Big graham crackers and milk. I would make my go-to after-school lunch.
Okay, I remember as a kid, and this is going to gross out some people, but we all have some of those things. Occasionally, my mom would buy deviled Spam. She'd buy deviled Spam, and we would have either Hi-Ho's or Ritz crackers. But I'll tell you, having deviled Spam on a Ritz cracker, oh my goodness, that was my favorite after-school snack.
I have to try that.
I love
liver and onions. That sounds
disgusting. That's a dinner thing, and that is we had to eat it.
Oh no,
my mom hated it, so she never made it. So
Jeff, I'll tell you, I don't eat internal organs.
No.
Yeah, I just don't. Ooh. Okay, deviled Spam. See, Jonathan liked it. Deviled Spam. I love deviled Spam.
Graham crackers and cold milk sounds really good. It does.
Yeah, graham crackers.
But
the Honey Maid I can't eat anymore because it's really weird. So I've been going through graham cracker tasting other places, and come to find out, the best place that has, I think, the good tasting graham cracker without not overly too sweet is Market Braintree from Target. So good.
Shelly won first place with her chocolate chip cookies when I was 13 at the Cheyenne
Wyoming Fair.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I just don't get it until I made my chocolate chip cookies.
For me, Wyoming has a very special place in my heart. That's the first place I ever went to Target.
Is that the way where that has
that
giant
summer of 1983?
Oh no, that's in Dakota.
Yeah, the Corn Palace is in South Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah, deviled Spam. Oh my goodness, it is just fantastic.
Odd treat. We should have done really odd treat. That's kind of hysterical.
Yeah.
Odd treat. Crispix cereal dipped in lemon frosting.
We're gonna get on a whole new snack thing. So
we'll do
thank you for that question.
Yeah.
It's the most oddest snack.
That's a good one. Okay, so that was Ben. What was your favorite after school snack?
Fritos.
Yeah.
I used to love eating Fritos all the time.
Yep. Richard, I'm with you. I remember Underwood potted meat. Underwood, anything was there. Vienna sausages.
Vienna sausages. I hear about Vienna sausages, and I think about the time that Arnie and I were on a choir tour. We went to the island of Tonga, and we had a command performance for the King of Tonga, where we stood on the porch. It was just like being in Mr. Rourke's courtyard on Fantasy Island, and the house was like this beautiful white thing, just like on Fantasy Island. Shaking the hands with the King of Tonga was like shaking hands with a can of Vienna sausages.
It's true.
His fingers were so big and round.
He was a big man.
Really big man.
Really big. Tonga, that's who they are.
He was big,
probably
and commanding.
Fit, healthier than a horse, too.
Rachel, what are Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos. You got to be kidding. Those were hysterical.
Oh,
you know Dunkaroos, Doug?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. My mom was a baker when I was a kid. There were always cake trimmings in our house, so I always had cake and cookies.
I know that.
Tony, oh, fantastic.
Neil Diamond? Neil Diamond kind of rare.
I did not hear that.
I bet Howard Wolowitz was there. And Amy Farrah Fowler's hyphen Cooper.
Hey, Cargo.
Hey, Cargo.
Hi, Cargo.
So
that was after school snacks.
After school snacks. Now, question 21.
So we finished. Gosh, we really.
This is the last question.
Last question.
Yeah.
Plenty of restaurants go out of business all the time. If you could go back to that closed restaurant, where would it be, and what would you order? I know what I would do. There was this restaurant in Oakland called the Ice Creamery. It was on Lakeshore.
Yes.
The French dip sandwich.
And for me, it was a French dip sandwich with a Rupert float. That is my go-to meal when we went there. And there was nothing more magical than that. Cute story. I was having that very meal one night, and I had some chips on a plate, and my friend Rob was sitting across the table. And we had another person that was next to us, and she was complaining about this, and everything. And she was just going off on a tangent. Everyone was getting very frustrated with her. Rob took a potato chip from my plate and put it on her shoulder. Quintessential chip on the shoulder. And I'll tell you, she stopped complaining, and everyone around the table lost it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Rob, thank you for that story.
I would go to, I'll dovetail off of that and say my go-to meal there was a hot dog, the side of potato chips, and a chocolate shake.
Dipping potato chips in the shake too.
But aside from that, I would probably go back to Baker's Square, which was a chain of restaurants that they had delicious pie, like lemon supreme pie.
Oh.
They were like this cream cheese filling on the bottom with a lemony kind of thing. We should we should make that as a video. The lemon supreme pie from Baker's Square was amazing.
Didn't we make it and it was a little electrical yellow?
It was very electric yellow. It was perfect.
But you don't have to make it electric yellow. You can make it with a soft yellow. But there was one thing there that I used to like, and they only had it on the menu for a while.
Good night,
and it was their cheese sticks. Their deep fried cheese sticks that were delicious.
Bill Steffen says, Sir Pizza in Lexington, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
See, everyone's got a restaurant. I know it. Everyone's got a restaurant that they'd go to because it's no longer there.
Doug, what about you?
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think.
Possibly breakfast at Disneyland at the Riverbell Terrace?
I was thinking of something Disney, but I can't. I just don't know.
The Monorail Cafe.
A chubby cheddar.
Yep.
That would, yeah.
That was our go-to lunch there.
I can't think of anything that is something that's gone that I want again that I can't remember.
And that's why they went out of business, because people didn't go. I did that. Yeah,
okay.
You see, Richard, I miss the Monorail. I still miss the Monorail Cafe.
Yep.
And that restaurant's been gone 25 years almost.
Does anyone have a menu from the Monorail Cafe?
The time capsule does.
And
There's a time capsule buried in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle that will be opened on July 17th, 2035 on their 80th anniversary.
He wants me to wheelchair him in.
Richard says, I miss having a steamboat, Becky Thatcher, or Mark Twain at the Riverbell Terrace. Amen. Richard, oh man, that was fantastic.
I would, because we had that every New Year's Eve.
The breakfast, oh my goodness, they were so fantastic.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if Shoney's are still around, Blue Nose. I do know that a coworker of mine, I used to work at the marketing department at Taco Bell Corporate in Southern California. And one of the marketing managers left Taco Bell to be the vice president of Shoney's marketing. And that was 25 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we made it through all the questions on the list.
And we did it in about an hour.
Yeah.
And
I did have a couple questions in mind, but I think it's starting to get a little.
We're losing people. We're losing.
No, we're not really losing people. It's just that it's getting late.
Yeah.
It's after 11 on the East Coast, so we want to be sensitive to that. So everyone, thank you. But That's it. So who are we tagging tonight? Oh, Cargo says, scroll up, please. If anyone has a menu from anything, I bet it's Doug. It's folded up in his parking papers.
That's very funny, Cargo.
Cargo, you could it would be up in one of those mini boxes.
He's got. He has archive boxes. This closet right over here. There's a closet right over here. Lots of them.
We do have a sippy cup from the Monorail Cafe, but I don't have a menu.
Okay, D&G Explorer says, great show, guys, and I think we should tag them.
You think we should tag them?
Yes. I know they normally do cruise shows and Disney shows, but maybe they could use a food show at some point.
Yeah, Rob would be just too boring because he's just Rob.
Oh, that would also be a good idea for us to do on Five Foolish Mortals.
Yes.
What do you think, guys? Five Foolish Mortals, maybe?
Do a 21 questions.
You're going to Lenny's where they only have brown food? Oh, Richard, I thought you were better than that.
Frisch is a big boy.
Breakfast goodness. No, they've got great hash browns. When you ask them to do them crisp, oh, they're fantastic.
I expect better from Richard.
Richard, ask for scripts. Ask for a crisp. Just ask for crisp. Okay. Stacy, thank you for bringing that to my attention. Everyone here in the stream will be pushing it big time. We will be doing commercials. See, we'll be doing commercials for this.
Lemon at Denny's.
But next month, be paying attention to our social media. Doug, pay attention to our social media. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Be looking for commercials there regarding the Disney Plus Movie Club. We are going to be watching Darby O'Gill and the Little People this week, and we will discuss it next Monday on PTV Live, and we'll also have some trivia questions so that you can answer questions, and then we will go ahead and give you a small prize, some stickers or something else like that.
We will figure something
out about Darby Q.
Okay,
people.
Doug made an observation, but we'll talk.
Just put it together this morning.
We will talk about that next Monday because I've got some questions to ask about it. And Ben, you haven't watched it yet?
No, not yet.
And Mar, you are right. We will all be Irish next Monday night. So if you're in the stream, make sure you're wearing the green.
We already got our corned beef from Costco.
We've got our corned beef ready to go. We'll just
need all the accoutrements.
We'll just have to pick up the cabbage this week.
Your family hoarded down so much.
We'll be having a corned beef and cabbage dinner.
And then you can share the recipe for soda bread.
Yes, that's right. I'll share that out again. We made a soda bread on Pepper Tree Villa. I'll share out that recipe again, just in case you ever missed it or you didn't even know that it was there.
Yeah, I thought it was Speedos.
No, Speedos. Just boxers are fine.
I thought they. Oh.
So everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Remember, next week, let's discuss the LETF
we're going to go there.
You know
we're
what?
We're going to go there.
We will be going there, Richard.
I was looking at him going, when will it stop?
Let me say, I was scratching my head. I'll just say that.
Yeah, when will it stop? So
okay, Mike says to make sure you wear your green because Cargo's a pincher.
Oh, I pinch.
Okay, so make sure next Monday night, PTV Live is the movie club.
Yes,
the Disney Plus Movie Club. We'll be discussing Darby O'Gill and the Little People. And Jonathan, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead. You know what I'll do? I'll post it tonight, and then I'll post it again a couple times between now and.
Please make our monster cookies too. Spread them to the world.
I have a lot of people that want to make the monster cookie.
Okay,
so that's pretty good. They're going to do them. In fact, one of the villagers actually said my son saw the video. That was there tonight during the stream. My son saw the video and asked if we could make the cookies, and they're going to make them tomorrow.
Yep.
So we got the movie night, and then we're going to tag someone here. We're going to go.
Yeah. So
rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. I don't know who you're going to get, but we're going to tag.
Oh, Mar, you are very welcome.
You're very welcome, Mar. We love doing this.
We love talking with our village.
Get to know more people. and you just get to really know.
Cookies?
I
like
can't
cookies.
help with the optimization
Actually,
of that video. Your tags are non-existent on that video. I can help you with the optimization of that video. Thank you, Richard, because it's black magic, and we were trying to figure it.
Are you talking about the
tag, the optimization of the tags on the
Irish soda bread?
No. The cookies have no tags on it. He wants to optimize us.
I put tags on it too.
He said he's going to optimize us.
Okay, thank you, Richard.
Because we need to get it seen.
I put tags on that. I put about 15 tags on that.
But he says with the optimization, they're not optimized. I don't know what that means, but it sounds.
Okay, we can talk about this offline.
See,
thank you everyone for joining us this evening.
Okay,
thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Yes,
we had a lot of fun.
Now, who are we tagging?
They'll find out. I don't think they admit it.
I already said 5 Foolish Mortals.
5 Foolish Mortals. You're tagging 5 Foolish Mortals.
Yeah,
okay. I guess that's the 5 Foolish Mortals. So it's going to be More Sunshine, Please, and Disney Nerd Herders, D&G Explorers, and of course Pepper Treeville will be moderating that one.
Well, yeah.
And Richard, thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Everyone, thank you so much for being here tonight for this edition. We'll see you next Monday night with Disney Plus Movie Club.
I'm gonna send you a text.
Maybe Cargo. Maybe we can tag Cargo too. Cargo, you want to do a food tag? We got all 21 questions ready for you.
Who do I want to
look at that? Jim's wanting to do the food tag as well. So he's part of 5 Foolish Mortals.
And Mike Wheeler says, don't forget to tag Rob. Yes, we will be tagging Rob on that too. So we got 3 channels. Okay, Cargo's doing it. So we've got Cargo, we have Rob, and we've got 5 Foolish Mortals.
Perfect.
Okay, everyone. Let us know.
And again, it doesn't have to be a live stream. You can do it as a video and then post it.
Yeah.
But have at it.
Cargo.
Foolish Mortals.
Yeah,
what would
Cargo,
they know about
please.
food?
Cargo, please. Let us know when you post that video so we can make sure to watch it and we'll push it. And Foolish Mortals, what would they know about food?
Yeah.
Very good question, Jonathan.
Everybody loves food, Jonathan.
Okay, everyone.
Judy wants to know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, the soda bread recipe is fantastic, Judy. I'll go ahead and post that again on Instagram and on Twitter.
I think we can make it, right? Because it takes buttermilk, right?
Yeah, it takes buttermilk.
Oh, we can make it.
Yeah. So everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight for this edition of PTV Live.
Mike, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's horrible.
What do they know about food than they do? What do they know more about food than they do about Disney?
Doug, it would be foolish not to think the 5 Smurfs would not know about food.
Oh my goodness. Everyone, thank you for being here tonight.
I didn't say that. Who said that?
This was a blast. I had so much fun with this tonight. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Everyone, have a wonderful evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow with another edition of The Daily Dose of Disney.
Ciao.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.